Hi friends, welcome to the second chapter of grade 9 polynomials. So, before going to know what are polynomials, let us know little bit basic things. So that is a constant. What do you mean by a constant? A symbol having a fixed value is called a constant. That is, the value will not change. It has only a fixed value. It can't be changed. That is called as constant. Then variable, a symbol which may be assigned different numerical values is known as variables. Variables are denoted by x, y, z, etc. So that is, what do you mean by variable? Variable means varies. A value will change. So it can have any value, that is only called as variable. Now let's go for algebraic expressions. A combination of constants and variables connected by four fundamental arithmetic operations, that is plus, minus, into, division, is called an algebraic expression. So a combination of constant and variables, when we connect these two with any of these four operations, plus, minus, into, or division, we call it as algebraic expression. And now let's go for what is a polynomial. An algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only whole number powers is called a polynomials. Polynomial is nothing but it is also an algebraic expression only, but the condition is they have the powers, or they will be having only with whole numbers. For example, 5x squared minus 2x plus 3. Just check for the power here, power 2. Here it is power 1. That is, they have only whole number as powers. Then we call it as a polynomial. If the variable in a polynomial is x, then we denote the polynomial by p of x or q of x or r of x. So just here, for example, we have x, that is 5x squared minus 2x plus 3. This, if you want to donate by means, we'll be just mentioning as p of x. Same way, or we'll just mention this as q of x, or we'll just mention this as r of x. Depending upon the variable, we'll be mentioning it. In how to just express in a general form. When we want to just write it in a general form, a polynomial in one variable x is an algebraic expression of the form p of x is equals to a n x power n plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus etc. a2 x squared plus ax plus a naught, where a naught, a1, a2, etc. an are constants and an is not equal to 0. So let's have with an example, that is like p of x is equals to 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. This is the format. So where we can just write in this form. So this we call it as the general form for writing a polynomial in one variable. Now let's go for classification of polynomial in one variable. So this can be classified as on the basis of number of terms. When we have a polynomial, based on the number of terms it can be classified, or constant polynomial. So based on the term, or on the basis of degree of polynomial, we can be classifying it into three parts, that is based on the number of terms, or constant polynomial, or on the basis of degree of variable. First, let's go for number of the terms. So when we have one term, it is called as monomial. Already you would have learnt in lower classes. Same way, when we have two terms, it is called as binomial. And when we have three terms, it is called as trinomial. So on the basis of terms, it can be classified as monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Second one, constant polynomial. What do you mean by constant polynomial? Constant polynomial, that is when we have one term, that is we have only one term, that too a constant, that is any number 1 2 3 4 like that. If we have any constant or any variable ABC, that alone we have means that is it should have only one term alone, then it is called as constant polynomial. From that, when we have one more thing, that is zero polynomial. It will have only one term, in that also that should be zero. The constant polynomial 0, the given one, if it is 0, it is called as zero polynomial. And on the basis of degree of variable, so degree, so first one we have linear. So what do you mean by linear? Linear means power 1, that is degree. When we have degree of power 1, then it is called as linear polynomial. Example, 2x plus 5, x power is what? X power, it is 1, so it is called as linear polynomial. Second one, quadratic polynomial. What do you mean by quadratic? Quadratic means 2, that is the greatest power if it is 2. The degree, the power we have, if it is 2 means, then it is called as quadratic polynomial. Example, 3x squared plus 7x plus 9. Third one, cubic polynomial. What do you mean by cubic? Cubic means already we know it is 3. You are right, that is degree 3. When we have the power, maximum power as 3, then it is called as cubic polynomial. Example, 7x cubed plus 5x squared minus 2x plus 3. See, the maximum power here it is 3. So this is called as cubic polynomial. And the last one, biquadratic polynomial. Biquadratic means it's nothing but power 4. That is when we have the greatest power as degree 4, then it is called as biquadratic polynomial. Example, 2x squared minus 6x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x plus 7. So hence we have just seen what are polynomials and how can we classify polynomials on the basis of terms or on the basis of degree of variable or constant. Okay, thank you.